Yo, what's up guys? In today's video, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be showing you my settings and all the different controls I use in Fortnite. But this is also settings for controller because I do play controller. I actually use the version 1 of the Elite controller, and like nothing's messed up with it other than the super easy pressed. So other than that, let's get right into me showing you my settings. Alright, so we're in Fortnite now, and now I'm going to go into the settings to show you guys. The first tab, this is basically this is only for PC players. If you're on PC, it's just showing you what my frames are on. I'm on 1920 by 1080 full screen, and then there's customizations you can put on for graphics, but basically you just keep yours all on low because these are kind of irrelevant, but the distance is kind of relevant, kind of not, but I just keep it on far because Epic's. So then yeah, I got no motion blur because that's dog crap. VSync is dog crap as well, but make sure you have multi-threaded rendering on if you do have a good CPU and GPU. Not really sure which one it is, but it will make it so you can make, I don't even know what it does, honestly. Don't shut the fuck up. Alright. So this stuff is grayed out because I use the advanced controller settings, but before, I don't know if you guys still use the old settings, and I will just show you this just in case. 0.703, 0.603, 0.4, 0.7, which I wish I could still control the scope sensitivity, but it's not a thing for some reason on the advanced settings. Then 1.305 and 1.305 for the multipliers for my edit and build, and then I have all these off. I'm pretty sure that's still default. Both off. 0, 1 for the HUD scale, because messing up the HUD scale can really mess with your gameplay. It just makes it feel like everything's smaller or bigger, which is up to you if you like it like that. And then I have these on, and then these are when it gets legit, you know what I'm saying? Toggle sprint, I do not have that on. I don't like it. It's pretty weird. Sprint by default's also pretty weird, even though a lot of people do use that. Sprints cancel reloads off because you gotta keep reloading, you know what I'm saying? If I really need to cancel, I'll just switch, because if I'm just trying to move forward, I'll maybe accidentally click down on my stick, which would cancel the reload, which could screw me over if it's a weapon that takes forever to reload. Don't have tapped interact on. Don't have that on. Don't have that on. Do have reset build choice on. You should have that on. It is pretty much the best way, because whenever you first go to build, you usually place a wall. You don't want to have a stare out if you just go to place to block someone off. Turbo voting on, obviously. Delete turbo voting creative on. Doesn't really matter. Don't have auto run on. Don't have auto open doors. I don't use confirm edit on release because it makes me feel like I have zero control over my edits. I have to follow a specific way, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain it, but I just don't like the way it feels. Then there's that, and then I have vibration on. So, and then when it gets to the advanced sensitivity, you can't really change these. I don't know why, but then I have a 1.4 for the build sense, and I have a 1.3 for the edit, and then I have advanced options on, obviously, and then 45%, 38%, 10, 10. These just give you boost. It means after a certain amount of time, it'll kick in for a boost and make it spin a little bit faster. Yeah, then we got the, I don't know what that is. The boost when building is off because I don't want it to insta boost if I'm trying to do a quick little accurate build real fast. Makes it easier for me to turtle, because whenever I turtle I close out and go back in. That makes it more smooth instead of super boosty and fast and over extreme. And then I have my ADS look horizontal speed at 10, ADS look vertical speed at 9, and then my ADS turning boosts are at 0 because I want to have that consistency. ADS turning boost is at 0.2. Then look dampening, not really sure what that does, but you can read the settings for it if you need to find out. And then I have exponential on, and I have my thing on 85% for the aim assist strength, because obviously 100% is going to be good, but at the same time it's going to be bad, because if you try to do a flick whenever you get it near someone, when it's super strong, it's going to be super it's going to take a while to latch onto the guy. But and then I don't have legacy on because those are the old controls. And then brightness 50. These are my sound settings. I don't know if console has these, but here's some of the settings. And then I do use Tritanope for my color blindness mode, and I have it on 7. I usually put it on 8, but it keeps like bumping down to 7 by itself, so I'm just gonna leave it there. And then you want to have this off, then you want to have this off, and you want to have this off. And then these don't matter because you already have these off. And then yeah, visual sound effects, they're pretty whack if you use them. It's not necessary, don't use them. They're pretty bad. Then I don't play on keyboard and mouse, so none of these make any sense. But here's what is good stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get to see my binds now. So these binds are like, I'm pretty sure I haven't changed any of them. These are all the same. I think these are all the same, maybe, other than edit. I have edit on left on the D-pad, but I don't actually do it. Like, I'm not a psycho. I don't just like click on the D-pad. I actually have a paddle on the back of my controller. I'll show you real fast. This paddle right here, which is binded to left on the D-pad. So every time I click that, that's what it registers as, is left on the D-pad. And then all these are the same. Yeah. And my building settings, I have all these are the same except for this is usually is the pyramid. I have it set as to a trap instead when I replace my traps. Then down the right stick is how I place my pyramid, because you barely ever use pyramids, so there's no need to have it up there. You do use traps a lot, so, and plus I feel like I have more control whenever I have it up here. But then I have it so X is change my material / trap if I have my trap selected. Then switch mode, everything else is the same except for edit once again. And then I don't think I've changed any of these for this, so there's that if you just want to like pause and look at it. And my dead zone, I don't know if I've changed this or not, but it's at a 0.24 and a 0.27, so I'm just gonna leave them there. All right, so yeah, those are my settings. And if you enjoyed the video, or you want to see more like things like this where I just like try to help you guys out with like either settings or like ways to do certain things, and don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and do whatever you want on my channel, honestly, as long as you guys show that you guys are actually here and watching the videos and supporting, then that's all that matters to me. So I'm gonna hit a quick old high. Can I get a high five? Thank you. Peace out.